Am I live finally? Check, 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 check. Check one, two, one, two, one, two. Hey, am I on? All right. What's going on, people? What's going on? Good to see you. How's everybody doing? Matex Evangel. How we doing? How we doing? Good evening. Everybody having a good weekend, hopefully. Give it just a couple minutes. What's up, Jacob? Gene Money Tree, what's up? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Daryl, what's up? Mamari B, loud and clear. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see all your pretty faces. 35 of us in here. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Fred B, Arthur, what's up? Arthur, I like that last name. That's cool. Arthur Diastado. I like that, man. Am I saying it right? Tony P, what's up? Brandon the Hawk Hawkins. Good evening. Joseph Jean Marie. Good evening. Jacob. Can you explain the volume profile a little bit, Jacob? Yeah. Arthur. Yeah, I did it right, Arthur. Hit that like button for me, y'all. 39 of us. Thanks for coming on with me. Thanks for hanging out. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. Um, Arthur did. Oh, is that Art? Yeah, that's okay. I get, I did a session the other day, and I can't remember who it was. And I think she has a Discord name and then a YouTube name that I was used to, uh, and then an email name, and then because I usually after we make contact, I'll usually sometimes I'll not always, but sometimes I'll shoot my number on the email so we can talk easier just via text or something, and it was a different name. It was like four different names, so I get so confused. Gail Lemix. Hey, what's up? Patrick, what's up? Man, everybody's had a good weekend. I'm kind of wore out. I played two shows this weekend, just chilling. I said I was going to actually do this earlier in the day, and we've had some pretty crazy wind here, and I've had no internet for most of the day. I wish you guys could see my cat right now. Oh my God. Is my I just want to see something before I'll get on the volume profile. Um, where does it have my oh my camera? Let's see. Let me turn this volume down. So if I drag it over, is it on the right side? Yeah. And I will have to step away for 1 second because Hope you guys don't mind, but I'm eating dinner while we're doing this. Kind of been lurking in the background trying to learn. I appreciate what you guys are hoping to be more active. XX Anonymous. Very cool, very cool. What's up, bro? What's up, Patrick? Where am I, man? I'm in Virginia on the Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia border. Evangel, yep, I'll be live tomorrow. What's up, Isaac? Let's get uh let's get trading view up here. Gail, okay, I said it right. Let me get some trading view up here. And then I'm gonna step off to the side for one quick minute and grab my pizza out of the oven. How about that? Y'all don't mind, hopefully. I was gonna do this earlier in the day and we've had no internet whatsoever until like 30, 45 minutes ago. Shelly, what's up? What's up, girl? So, you get this. One second here, guys. There's comments. Thank you, Justin, on the Discord last week. Hopefully, I can get on some skips or some leap. Okay, Tony P. Okay, Tony P. Glad you're with us, my friend. Glad you are with us. So, let's get this session volume profile. EMAs. Let me pop us on the daily here. I'm gonna grab my food, guys. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go nowhere. We're gonna hit the volume profile here. This is fixed range volume profile. I want to check this daily MACD, daily RSI. Let's see where we're going, okay? All right. 3 minutes tops, maybe five. All right. Be right back. Maggie. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Come on, thank you. All right, sorry about that, guys. Can I get rid of this one? And possibly this one. right. Recently put in my 2 weeks notice to be full-time day trader. So it was 9,951. Jacob, that's awesome. Congrats. Congratulations. That is really cool. Evangel, Hawkins. Man, I gotta eat. I gotta eat. So, Captain, yes. Patrick, what's in Virginia? Ha, me. I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, Virginia is very vast in that, you know, there's Virginia Beach, Richmond, Norfolk, all that stuff up north. That's not me at all. When you think about Virginia, where I am, you should probably think of Kentucky and Tennessee because that's more along the lines of where I'm from. What's up, Grateful Heart? Roanoke. I'm like, I'm not even close to Roanoke. I'm more Virginia's for lovers, flying fish. That's right. That's me. Um, I'm about 4 hours from Roanoke, somewhere in that neighborhood. When you start coming on south down out of Roanoke, you got Bristol. Once you get to Bristol, you're about an hour from me. So it's really pretty country, but it's like the Appalachian Mountains is really where I'm from. And so to take entry on positions. Okay, good question. Somebody asked about the volume profile. So let's do volume profile on SPY to start out with. And then if you guys got some tickers you want to look at tonight, while I've got some time, we can take a look at some other stocks while I'm eating pizza and Charton. Just hanging out, very informal, so pardon me. But I wanted to spend some time with you guys before it got too late. Okay. If we go back, I put this up last week, and I'm still pretty much holding true. Let's even drop it down to a 1 hour. Wow, she's lagging. Give me just a second here. Let me just close Weeble down. All right, let's go to a 1 hour. And it's a good idea to go back to your previous week low, see where we closed at. Here's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Let's look back here. This is going to be, yeah, there's last Friday. I'm automatically going to strike a mark here at last Friday. 565.88, probably more like 565.50. That's kind of been my number one thing to get over. I would like to get over 563 first also. Where'd my text go? 562.50. Now we're going to run a 1 hour on the fixed range volume profile. And I'll just start this at the first day, the last day that we're on, okay? Let's go back. Here's Monday. Here's where we closed last week. So we'll get that Tuesday. We'll get the whole previous week before too. So we can kind of get an idea near term where we want to be. And if you'll notice the very first thing, let's take this off. We'll take my lines off of here. And I'm going to start from scratch with you guys. Here is that Friday before. Here's where we closed. So I'm gonna put a mark right there. That's gonna be that's gonna be a telltale sign. You can see one time in pre-market this week we tried to come up right on the same body of this candle here, and it said no, we're not doing that. Not doing it yet. Once we get see this huge volume shelf here and how there's a big gap. And there's a really big gap of volume. I'm going to draw you a rectangle right here. Look at this gap, how little volume there is right there. And you'll notice the first big thing. The first time we tried to test it, we came down and reversed. We came down, we broke into it, we came down and reversed. The second time when we broke through 570 right here, we'll call it 570 at the bottom of this volume shelf. The second time we cut through it like butter. There was nothing. Look at this big red day here. It just melted right through it. Ended up coming to the bottom of this big old shelf here and testing it, bouncing. We've bounced around in that for quite some time. 550 needs to be your low on your chart right now. Now we'll go down to like a 15. Let's see how we've traded this past week. Be really nice if my computer would quit lagging. Here we go. Here's something else I noticed. I've already marked these because I marked this one time. Check this level out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 times we have hit that level and it held. And then also it hit this same level. These are things that stick out to me. Where's my drawing tool? I still not that great on TradingView. Right here. You guys see that? We hit that same level, 554, and reversed back to the bottom. It was still resistance right here. Support. We barely broke it, reclaimed it. Support, support, support. Once we broke it, it became resistance. It reclaimed it Friday in pre-market, and we shot all the way up that day to the top of this volume shelf, the very top of it, which is exactly where we rejected right there. See that? So this, to me, I'm going to draw a line right here at the top of that shelf, right where we wicked at, and come over with that same line. Check this out. Look where we've hit this again, same line. Go to our drawing board right here, right here, really close to it right here, and again right here. 563.70, I'm going to call it. 563.70, guys. That's my first. You can say five. I like 563.70. That's my first line of resistance right now, and I'll catch comments here in just a second. We are trying to chew through this and get through it. We're trying. Now, I didn't want that. Now let's go check this out. Let's go look at our daily MACD. Let me get this on here. I'm moving to Nashville. What'd you say? Come on, Hawkins, get him. Hit that like button. My thoughts on APP. Hang on, I'll go look in just a minute. Nvidia. It's not a bad idea, Hawkins. DraftKings. We'll go look at it too. RGTI. Patrick, that's great, man. This week, thank you. 20%. Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for telling me that, Patrick. Thank you. Okay. Trying to get to everything. Nvidia, Reddit, PLTR, and VST. Okay, I'll try to, man. Got you. Come on. Tony Pete, things change over the days. I posted that Thursday or Friday. And what I was talking about, these volume shelves will move after the day. I was simply talking about when we start breaking and closing, Get a little zoom in for you. Over top of this volume shelf, getting through this gap will be easier back up towards 570. Now it's not a huge move, but 563 to 570, is a pretty nice move. Ultimately, getting back to highs, I got to go on back and look, but this is shorter term. I think this level has to be broken in order for us to move pretty easy back to here. Now, I also think 565.80 could be a little trouble along the way. Those are my two biggies, okay? But things change, throughout the day. That's still pretty close. 562.50. I would change now to like 563 or so, 563.50. We got to start closing above it, like with a 10 to 15-minute candle. It's for a bigger move. You would want to make, if you were going to take calls on that in hopes for a couple of days move, you would want to buy about a week out on your contract. My gosh, man, this thing is slow. Okay. The difference in the bars, somebody was asking. Blue is up volume, and the brown or gold, that is down volume. That is bearish volume versus bullish volume. Is this? You can change um, the labels on this to bring your settings up and add the values on the labels. Will show you the volume for that bar. As you can see, a combined amount of volume on this bar, 38 million up volume with 47 million down volume on this one bar. Okay. Versus 10 million and 30. So you got like 23 million here, 17 million in these two areas. See how much more volume there is here than there is in this big old gap right here. So I like to play a weight on breakouts of those levels for a little longer term plays, something to hold over the course of a couple of days. You can do it on shorter time frames too, but this is just telling you bigger moves. If we can get a solid 30-minute candle, 15 or a 30, at least a 15, but if we get a 30-minute candle to start closing up in here, I think we got a good chance getting back up towards 570. That's my opinion. And I told you, I think 565.80. We had some problems with it back here. It was support. It's now going to be a little resistance. See how it come down and reversed right there? It's going to give you a little trouble on the way back up. Michonne, come on now. My cat's crazy. You ain't getting my pizza, girl. All right, guys. So that's for the SPY. If we go to the daily, I noticed this MACD started flattening out. You can see it right here. See that bottom blue line? Looky there. We took a turn up on the daily, and we printed a negative bar here showing bearish down pressure being relieved some. If we could come up and get across on the signal line on the daily, if this continues up tomorrow morning, also you see the RSI. Look, this was a great place to buy. Look at this. I've been telling everybody this for a long time. You see this, once you drop under 30 on a big time frame, she gonna pop. You got a retest of 28 two times. Boom and boom right there. That's what gave us that pop up. It was oversold. Now, this does not have to continue. There's nothing in here that says it has to continue. Okay. But it was a pretty good sign to me of a possible reversal. We need more follow through, I'll say, in order to start pushing back up in here. I'm not seeing that yet, and we'll just have to see how the market opens tomorrow and see what we get. That's right, Hawkins. 565.80, like light resistance, Patrick, and then 570 was your next shelf. I like that too, Hawkins. It plays well. It plays very well. Um, okay, what was the other one? How is the MACD on the SPY? Okay, we just hit that, Kamal. You good? Does the width of the bar mean anything? Um, the width, you can change these, Captain, if you go into settings, but it really divides it up a lot more and it's harder for me to see. I like to have it about like it is the width of um, I think this is the row size. I've got it on 14. If you drop this down, it's going to make the bars bigger. You can drop this number up and get smaller bars to print. Shorter time frames, you may can increase this up and see a little more movement, dialed down a little. Um, you see if I keep increasing that number, how it will show different, um, the width of the bar itself. So I think I had it down on 20, and that seems to work pretty well for me. You can adjust this how you want, play around with it, fixed range volume profile. Somebody asked why I don't use it on Weeble. I'm not a big fan of Weebles. I think it's more of a, what do they call it? Visible range, and it moves, um, as you're changing your screen. It moves. It gives you a set of parameters, and if you're looking around elsewhere, it's going to move around. So I'm not a big fan of it on Weeble. I like uh, I like the fixed range here on TradingView. If I take this off, you can also there's several different volume profiles. Ah, gosh, this thing is slow. Let's go to the visible range volume profile. And this basically shows you what is on your screen. If you dial this in, what appears on your screen, if you'll see, it's showing you the same gap that I showed you, and it's flipped over on the other side. See how this was my first get across. It can dial in a little bit more. You can also change settings on this. Row size starts out at 24 on default. I like outlining my borders better on it though, with the different colors. And I use a broken dot on my POC. So just what's on your screen is measured. Now, if I start zooming out, it'll change. Give it just a second. It's going to measure what is on your screen at the time. See? And that's kind of what point of control, Captain. The place where the most volume in the range that you have selected has been traded, and it's easy to see. The POC is up here for the area I have selected. Look at all this range up here. Right here at 604 is the POC. It's like it can act like a magnet and draw price action back there. I see people use it on like intraday trading a lot, and it is where the most volume happened in this range, point of control. Now, if we keep zooming out, this profile is going to change, and it's just the same old Weeble. It's just Weeble. I don't like the way it appears and the colors of it. I'm not. I'm just not crazy about it. You're welcome, Captain. You switch from extended trading hours. I leave extended hours on Flav cuts, but not nighttime. I'll take the nighttime mode off. And this is really lagging on me. Hmm. Switch over to a different window. I don't know why it's doing that. Really not acting good though. Okay, here's Nvidia. Now, Nvidia, man, this was a beautiful buy down here. You had, in my mind, now I don't know about this continuation. Um, there's going to be this RSI has got to continue above 50 on the daily in order for this thing to keep pushing through. And let's go to 1 hour. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, 1 hour, fixed range. We'll take it up to the swing high up there. Now you'll see very easily why did we take off like a rocket? Can you guys see that? What's up, Sam? Callum up April 24th, SPX 3800. Was you asking something about that contract, Callum? Okay, Callum up. Nvidia, once it cleared this, look at this huge bar. This is a POC for this area. Once it cleared that, it took off like a rocket. This was a great buy down here. You kind of got a double bottom on the 1 hour, a little bit right here and right here on extended hours. It's got to get over 122, 120, 122.50. Let's do a 4 hour on this. Take it back. What cross was Tony P? Depending on how much it runs up, I might hold. I might get a week out and hold for a couple of days. Hello, Hanoon. Man, this thing is. Let's get the 4 hour. I want to get some of that stuff over us. Yeah. $123, I would say, man. If Nvidia can push over 123, I'm not great with Nvidia, I'll just tell you. It's a lot of volume. $125.30. Did the daily get back over the 50? No. What about the 20? Come on. Ooh. So the daily technically closed over the 20. I'd want to see a whole candle above it and then reclaim the 50 for continuation. It did get above it though. And come on. Same concept as the SPY. I mean, they're running similar. Look at this trying to cross up. It's trying to cross on a signal line on the MACD. So I'm holding some Nvidia shares long. I'm going to hold for now. I've got some long term. I don't know that I would take profits right now and then re-add, or if I'm just going to hold because I got started down in here. Got a pretty good position. But if it can't continue above 123, got to get above 123, then 125.30. Okay. MACD looks good. RSI, if it'll keep pushing, it's right at 50 right now, sitting right at 50. Okay. Hello, Caroline. It's Nvidia, SPY. Um, just me, Tesla. I'll try to get to it here. Hmm. Okay. Isaac, Amazon. I'll try to hit it. Gene Moneytree, please look at Cardano. Okay, Gene. Try to get to it. APP. AppLovin Corp. Hopefully that's it. Beta. AppLovin Corp. It's daily starting to come up. It's got a bullish turn to it. Well, there you go. Right there's your money shot. You got to get through this. I think, look right where we reversed right here, right at the bottom of this volume shelf, right there. That's where you must have had a big gap up here for some reason. November 7th. What was that? Hmm. Something gapped up right here. It held this shelf on its way down just now. So for APP, hmm, oh, you made some new highs here. Wow. What is going on with my computer? Silly thing. I sure appreciate that. I love coaching. I love doing the sessions. Did one today. We've done them all week long. If anybody gets interested in a one-on-one, you can the email's in the description. If you get interested in supporting me, you can subscribe to the Discord with my link. It's in the description also. Um, that's really what supports me the most. Here we go. Right here. 306.50, man. I mean, that's it. Look at these touches right here. One, almost another 310, two, three. Once it broke through that, man, it was down. 306. I'm gonna say 306 is your next one, is your next resistance above. Big Mike, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Short term, 296, man. It's looking good though. I mean, it looks like a flag to me. I kind of like it. It did make new highs from this. I kind of like it. All right. Now, what was next? DraftKings, somebody wanted. Just me. Thank you. Okay, guys. Let's get a 1 hour here. Well, somebody say you got March Madness. What is it? What is it, little one? You're not going back outside. Okay. Man, this computer is killing. Right here's your point. It's right at the point of control right here. DraftKings got to get over pretty much over 40. Yeah. I'd call it 40 to be safe. But you got a little resistance right here where you're at, sitting right where it's at. And what is going on? Network. I don't get it. I'm hard lined in. My internet's been out all day. I don't know if something's going on with it or what. It's killing my chart, so sorry, y'all. I'm gonna say 40 for DraftKings to be safe. I want to see the daily. Any day now. All right. Here's it is still below the 20 and the 50. Uh, you may consolidate right here a little more for breakout if it breaks out. You got some support right here, 36. See that reversal there. Big wick here. I'd call 36 support. There's you another little, not much difference. 35. That's not much support there. Let's see if that changes anything. Not much. A little more at 33.80, 33.75. Got a little support right in there. A little bit at 35. Most of it's holding where you're at right now, though. 36. It loses 36. You can come on down. Come on, I got them wrote down, brother. I got you. Okay. Cardano. Lakulu. Yep. I'll be live in the morning. Hello, bearded girl. Come on. You know, I can't remember who asked for Cardano. Coach Edwin, I'd love to help you. If you hit the description in this video, you'll see my email on there. You can email me or you can message me on the Discord. Um, just remind me we talked in the video and let me know what time zone you are in. Everybody's in different time zones. I did one the other night at like 11 or something, but it was 8 o'clock for them. So I'll make it work somehow. Just email me or you can message me in the Discord, but I will not message you first. Okay. So, looking at Cardano, a lot of different factors. You got to take into account Bitcoin. Um, and what it's going to do. It's hard to just chart one of those. A lot of it depends on what Bitcoin does. Um, I gave good Bitcoin levels a couple months ago. Somebody laughed at me. Turned out my level was right. You can only do a if this happens then that, if that happens then this. Like you can't tell the future, but once it starts breaking those levels, you have to respect the confirmation. Gene. Okay, Gene. So Gene, are you holding Cardano right now? Just me. I got Tesla wrote down. Y'all quit. Two cats back here about to go berserk on each other. Gene, I would tell you, um, if my computer would load, you're trying to swing trade it. I would add, my add points would be around 60 cents, between 60 and probably between 60 and 70. I think over over 78, decent chance it'll run back to 94. There's a lot of different factors in this one, other than the technicals. It depends on Bitcoin, what it's doing. If I was swinging this, uh, you can see this big that bar there was pretty nice support, around 60 cents, 58 cents. Not bad support. Under 56 or 57, you could even say 55. I don't think, right here it is again, the same level where it held and shot up. 56 cents. If you lose that, back down in the 40s, okay? So just be careful, use a stop loss. I think you have to use a stop loss right now on crypto if you're trading it. Um, Resistance that you got to get over is like 80 cents or so, and then it's maybe got a chance back to 90. I'm not a big Cardano fan. I mean, it's a great. I sold um my Cardano because I did accumulate through the winter. Um, I got all mine back here between 20 and 33 cents, something like that. And I sold on this second pump at 80 cents, somewhere around 80 cents. Edwin, you're welcome. Um, and I did miss this run up to $1.25, but I I almost tripled my position. It was a nice slow accumulation mover, but it took forever for it to move. I don't know a lot about it. I think the circulating supply is huge, so it takes a lot to move it. But that's about the best I can give you on it, okay, my friend? I hope that helps you. I'm not crazy about it because it doesn't, but it did get some good news and pumped some. RGTI, Brigade Computing. Oh, my back. Hmm. You're welcome, Gene. Well, I like this. I'm gonna write this down. I like the look of this stock. I don't remember who asked for it, but it got you got a signal line cross on the daily. You've now pushed over 50 on the RSI. If this thing can move on past 12 bucks, then 14. I would say 12, then 14, then maybe you got a chance of rocketing. I would watch the MACD on this. If that MACD gets up here to the zero line and fires through it, she's gone. That's a good looking stock. So I don't know. How's this thing trade? 15. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this ticker. Oh, 15 minute. It's holding the 20 nice on the 15 right now. Let's say local support at 11. Must have had some good news or something. I mean, this thing's, well, one, two, three. Damn near 100% in 9 days. So be careful. Yep, you're welcome, flying fish. You're welcome. Man, this thing. Okay. Reddit. I'm trying to get to everything, guys. I got about 10 or 15 minutes left here. Started looking at computers a little while ago. I'm gonna have to upgrade. I mean, it's not loading half my screen. Let me shut it down once, guys. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Reopen it. Okay, here's Reddit. Mm. Man, what a dip. Can see it right there. Mm. Left a gap back here at 81. Ooh, hanging on by a thread. One 104.50 support or 104, maybe 105 area. Oh, what a gap. If you lose 103, cut that thing. I'd love to re-add. That would be cool. Pick it up down here between 80 and 70. Uh, you can see this big bar here and that bar held it. Okay. All right. I would say 103 support, and you need to get above 140, 139, 140, and then 158.80 was a big. There's a big wall there. Okay. Hopefully that helps you on Reddit. I'm trying to get through these quicker. MACD ain't looking terrible. RSI bounced okay. Let's see if it holds the signal line. That MACD needs to curl on up. It could run up here and test like the 50 maybe, or test this resistance at 150. Where was that at? I'm sorry, 158. Okay. You have leaps in Reddit. Come on. How far out are they, brother? QTB. Trying to get to them all. Yeah, you're welcome. Come on. I think Josh had to cut those leaps when he had them. It just never did recover. Oh yeah, I feel you. Come on. Well, all you can do is live and learn, my brother. That's right. That's right. Palantir, somebody asked for. Yeah, I feel you, man. You ain't the first person. Come on. You ain't the first. You won't be the last. Mm. I feel you. Come on. It's all right. It's all right, man. Nothing but love, brother. Palantir. I tell you, man. Um, Anybody that was on with me a month or so ago, I called that level. I absolutely called that. It ran up on. It was enough, not enough volume up here to hold this. Had to come back here and test this. Now, you don't want to lose 75 and then 68, I would say. I don't know that you'll ever get this back down here at $47. You know, big line in the sand to me is like 57.50. I'd like to see this upper shelf hold though. It looks pretty strong. So I would say 74, really nice support. This thing can take off again above 90. Can really take off. I would say above 90, this thing could jet back. There's a wall right here at 100. It's a good psychological support or resistance right there. 99.50 or so. Can't watch your day trade all day, must have stalled. Yeah, that's right, Manfred. That's right. Got to. So the percentage stop loss. Sub high. I've got Amazon wrote down. I'm getting there. Okay. Omar, how are you? Um, Real Patriot. I think your stop loss, it depends what you're trading. If you're trading longer term swings, then you really want to find a pivot low, like a really good volume shelf like this, like what I'm doing. If you were swinging Palantir and you're already in, then 73 is a great one and 68. So I would set a stop at like 65 just in case of a crazy ass move. All right. Let's see here. D Day trading and swing trading or long-term things are two different things. Two totally different things. So day trading, your percentage, you either use a percentage or use a dollar amount. You know ahead of time when you buy what you buy, um, what you're prepared to risk. Now, if you're in a smaller account, then you have to play like you're in a smaller account and you have to protect your capital. Uh, when I'm day trading, the way I trade, I've got to where I don't use a stop loss. I have my line in the sand. If it gets there, I cut it. And I use position size to control risk, but there is not a one size fits all on a stop loss. I'll say it, I've said it over and over, I'll say it again. You know, if you're dollar cost averaging into blue chip companies for 10 years, then you just want to find like I've been nibbling on uh I've been nibbling on Google and Nvidia at these levels because I'm really thinking about 5 years down the line. I go to Google here. I've been buying here because we're on this big volume shelf. If this thing falls, I do have a stop loss set, and I would still feel fine uh, holding what I've got because I'm not in too heavy, but it's a blue chip company that I'm not really worried about. So, I could just let it ride, or I could set it really close to break even and reaccumulate on a lower zone. So I want to go back, here's 2023. I want to go back pretty far. If this thing fell and kept falling, looks like 147 maybe, and then this big shelf at 142, I would accumulate like hell down here at 142. I would nibble this up. But on day trading, yeah, quality, you can let it do its own thing. Uh, at the same time, I don't go crazy heavy when we're in a downtrend, but I like to find good support levels. So, you know, day trading, you may want if it's options, 20% is a decent number, as long as you're controlling position size. But it's a lot dependent on your account and your risk tolerance. You have to learn to manage that. That's my advice. Okay. Um, let's see, we just hit Palantir. VST, somebody said. All right. 61 people in here. Thank you guys so much. Can I show you something immediately? I don't have to pull a volume profile up, but I'm going to show you this. Look at that level because of this reversal right here. Now look at where we just bounced at. You guys see that? Now, Really close right here. We came all the way down right here in the middle of this. That was a pretty good support. Now, let's see the daily. It wants a signal line cross up. Let's look at the 2-day. Okay. Even the 2-day has started curling on the RSI with negative pressure off the bear side. I dare say still a little bit. Still a little bit down. It wants to curl. I zoom out, you can see the angle a little now. It's trying. It's trying to curl on the 2-day. Now, I'm not seeing it this, look at this. This MACD's not been down there in a long time. Might not be a bad place to buy this. Little long term. Definitely watch one of the bad things, a bearish indicator when this 20 crosses below the 50. It's meeting in the middle right now. It could just come down and then start to curl back up. So we'll see. Looks like the daily wants to come up. I bet it crossed on the daily. That's where it's up. Yeah. See back here, this is a good thing for swings if anybody does swings to the downside on the daily when the 20 crosses the 50. Pretty bearish indicator. And if you would have went just by the MACD that Josh teaches on the daily, what day is this? February 21st. #20th, 21st. If you would have got in when the MACD crossed the zero line of the MACD to the downside, took puts even at the bottom of this candle for like 2 weeks. It's 150 to 107. Not a bad move. That MACD line going through the zero line is explosive. It is explosive. Deshaun, what's up? Jose Guevara, what's up, my friend? Nug SMCI. So yeah, Vistra trying to curl up. Let's see, did the 1 hour retake the 20 yet? 50? Oh, she did. Shorter term swings, I do 1 hour with the 20 and 50. And now the 20 has crossed above the 50 on the 1 hour. So, technically it's starting a bullish reversal to me. Starting to. It needs legs on it. It needs to continue. I would look for this 126, some resistance. Awfully close right here, right here. I would say 126.50. You could be safer with clearing 127 for more upside. It's looking a little bullish to me, okay? BST, whoever needed that. Okay, Amazon. Somebody keeps asking Amazon. Let's do Amazon. G-Man, thank you. Thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's get the daily up. Oh man, I've went way over here, guys. I got to get going. Okay. Well, it held. It held over this. Trying to come up off its lows right here. Right there. Right there also. And again right here. I like that level 190.60 area. I like it's respected that line a lot. I like that level. This is obviously a little more support. 186, 187. And then you got 181 pretty much. 180. I like Amazon here, long term, especially that Mac. Look at the difference on the MACD. It started curling on the daily. started. We'll see. You get a signal line cross here on the daily. You can look the last time you got it back here, right there. Man, it had a pullback first though. I would say a signal line cross up on the daily and then starting to get above the 20 would make me feel better. A little more near term on the 1 hour. Let's see where we're at. It's trying so hard. $198.40. Somewhere in that neighborhood. 198.70 and then 200. Okay. I would want to see this 1 hour start maintaining above the zero line some. You got that move up through it, and you lost it once. Now we're back through it. So this has been a little area. You can see where it's stopped on top of my box here, stopped right there, then finally broke through to it. Retest bottom, back to the top. Had one breakout. It's trying to break up. A lot of these are just right on, in a shady area, in a gray area, kind of neutral, waiting on a move, right? But G-Man, okay, Isaac, hopefully that helped you or anybody else wanting Amazon. Uh, let's do Tesla. I bought, I did buy Tesla. Okay, okay. Man, look how oversold it got. The daily got down to 20. Man, Well, you can see very easily where all the volume is and how little of volume this ran up on. It ran up on nothing. You know, it ran up on nothing. So it takes some guts to buy down here, but long term, I think it's great. This is good territory. This is the 2 day. Again, it's respecting this volume down here so far. It's a little bearish looking. 20 has crossed the 50 to the downside. Uh, it's not out of the woods yet. MACD's trying to reverse a little, not much. Um, RSI is coming up off its lows. That's the 2 day. What's a weekly look like on this? Okay, facts are facts. Here's the weekly. It can definitely come on down. I ain't saying it will. I mean, it's trying to respect the support right here, but you could test these lower volume shelves, 210. It could. Definitely could. All this volume's down here. 200s, good support. Long term, these are probably pretty good buying prices on Tesla. I feel you, Manfred. Here you go, Jose. Yeah. I mean, all this up here is nothing. There's no volume. And it split. I don't know how you calculate the splits in. I know this does it for you. Josh is much better with Tesla than I'll ever be. Um, I don't foresee this crap. This is going way back. That's 2019. Here's like all of last year and this year. That's kind of more along the lines of what I would look at. That's the daily. 225 to 210. Pretty good support. Then another one at 192. Okay. I mean, as far as day trading it, over 251. I mean, you can see what it came back in. Look what it came back into, guys. So this is a small time frame, but you can see coming into that big old shelf why we're having trouble, why we're getting rejected, why we're not getting over this area so easily. Make sense? All right. QTBS. Or is it QB? I thought it was QBTS. QBTS. Yeah, I think that's what you meant. Okay. Wow. Looks strong, man. Hey, baby girl. Trying to get the chart to load. All right, as I said a minute ago with swings, people that are looking to swing stuff, a lot of the way I look at it, um, if it'll load, reclaiming the 50 or the 20 and the 50. Uh, of course, you got to get other indicators working with you. This worked back here. You had a little run for a few days over the 20 and the 50. It just didn't hold it though. Once that 1 hour crossed back down, it bled off. Now, when you reclaimed it here, you see this MACD gave you an early entry actually on, but it was pre-market. So right here, it fires through the zero line on the 1 hour. Look at there. March 11th, it fires through it. We reclaimed the 20, the 50, and it got over this volume shelf, this big. Once it fired over it, it took off. It tried back here, but it is over about. How's the daily on it? It's going to cool off, but it could cool off and consolidate up here. Wow, I don't know. Daily is looking overbought. It's getting there. And that's a strong candle though. And 11:30 was the last high. I would almost suspect some cooling off here and some consolidation. Okay. What a move though. If you caught that, what a move. All right, my friends. Last one, SMCI. Somebody wanted that. Oh, QBT. I'm tired. No problem, Manfred. Matt, what's Nancy's Tempest AI? What's the ticker for that? TEM. Okay, I'll look at it next, and then I gotta go. Hmm. 42, 42 resistance. Boom, right there. 40.50 support. Could even call it, yeah, 40.50. Held here, rejected there, held here. 40.50 support. 42 is your number. Then I probably want to clear 44. Okay, SMCI. You're welcome, Matt. Okay, guys, this is the last one I'm gonna do. If you want to support me, you like what I do, man. Y'all know I day trade with you all the time. You can subscribe under my link to Josh's Discord, or you can upgrade. Um, that's a huge support for me. That's how I am able to do this so much. Um, and so many people have done it, and I genuinely, truly appreciate it. Uh, everything's in the description of the video. If you want a coaching session, the email's in there, and tip jars are in there. If you want to tip, you don't have to tip, but I appreciate anything. And Weeble link and Blowfin link is in there. Trying to work on Blowfin stuff. What's that crazy Nancy up to? Man, it's about to cross this RSI signal line. MACD just flattened. Could be a buy here. Right there's your support. There, there, and right here. 4165, baby. 4165. This is going to be a wild looking volume profile, I guarantee it. Yeah. It's ranging. There's your another support there. 31, 32. She gets over 52, it can start cooking. Then 55, 52, 55, 58, 30. 58, 30 can get you back towards 70, in my opinion, Matt. Okay. Art, you welcome. Patrick, welcome. Nug. That daily looked pretty good, man. It might be a pretty solid buy if it'll clear that shelf right there. Safer bet is it clearing 55 and watching that MACD come on up to me. Yeah, Matt. What's the options like on it? Nancy knows something. She don't miss, does she? What's the options like? What did she buy, Matt? Do you know? Ryan, that's what I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Um, Now this is the Stocks with Josh Discord. I'm a coach in there, Ryan. Okay. Are you in a Discord? She had 2026 calls. I bet she had January 26 calls. A lot of open interest on the 55 and 60s. $12 each. Ryan, it's in the description. The link is in the description. Stocks with Josh Discord. If you sign up, that is my link for his Discord that he gave me. So if you sign up with that link, the VIP tier is 100 a month, and that gives you access to everything. We have I do these lives all the time. Like today, I just mostly did a bunch of overviews for people, and then some nights I mainly just trade options on the SPY with a narrow focus on the SPY to help learn one thing and get good at it. And I do one-on-one coaching, so you can, if you're in the Discord, you can email me. I mean, I could do one-on-one even if you're not in the Discord, but it's really not the same. You're not going to get the same benefits as being part of the Discord. It's an educational Discord. Lots of good information in there. Lots of good education. Josh does plays every day. Stocks with Josh. If you subscribe to my YouTube, I have his YouTube page tagged on my description. Quality person, and as you can see, even everybody in here, they're quality people. Uh, that's the people that Josh seems to attract. So we'd love for you to be part of the community, man. Come on over. If you do, use my link. It supports me. All right, guys. Matt, let me know if you get one, man. Try to Google and see if she's still holding. I don't know. Those are expensive. I might run that up the ladder to Josh. Yeah, Ryan, if you click on the link in the video or the description in the video, uh, Ethan, I feel you, man. I'm sorry. It's on YouTube, though. You can watch it. Thank you, Kamal. Um, if you want to support it all, everything's in the description. I appreciate it. Open interest pretty high on those 55 strikes. I'll see. We'll see. Does it show the volume? Hmm, I like it. Okay, Ethan. Sounds great, man. Thanks, G-Man. All right, guys. Much love. If you want to support, hit the description block and you'll see everything in there. Tip jars, all that good fun stuff. Discord link, Weeble link. Everything's in there. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you live in the morning. We're going to live day trade the SPY in the morning with the family. So uh, be there, man. Come join me. SPY 562.80. I gotta get 562.80 to break. Ultimately, 565 really starts getting pretty. 562.80 is probably my next, maybe even 563 to be honest with you. My next line. So, all right. See y'all. Appreciate you, man. Love you guys.